do this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. Cause the plan is to take the time in this chair. Keep your clothes on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats. This is D-Wall here with you on commentary once again. Welcome, and thank you for joining me here for this episode. It's going to be a big one tonight, folks, because we are just a few weeks away from DCA Redemption. It is going to be an explosive two-night event that you do not want to miss, and I can't wait for it. It's going to be amazing. But tonight, though, we still got some great action for you, so I hope you strap in. I hope you get ready. It's going to be great as we are on the road to Redemption. As I said, our main event tonight, Marie Connor will be defending her Solar Star Championship, her Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Championship, against a woman who beat her before she won the title in Envy Price. That is our main event tonight. Also, we're going to have Annie Cortez back in action once again tonight, and Heather Ray will also be in action, making her in-ring Wildcats debut. She made her official DCA debut back at Chaotix, where she won the #1 contendership for the Rising Star title, but tonight she will be making her debut on Wildcats. And also, we're going to have a match that did not happen last episode when Yukimori takes on Bella De Santos here tonight. That match didn't take place at last episode. It's happening, and it's happening right now. And there she is, Bella De Santos, the former DCA Rising Star champion. Lost that championship to Nova Kane, as you know, a few months back actually. And now she's looking to rebound here in DCA by picking up a victory against a woman who's also looking to potentially win the Rising Star Championship in the future in Yukimori. And last episode, Yukimori was supposed to face Bella De Santos. Obviously, that did not happen. My feed was cut right after her entrance. I didn't know what happened up until I was told after the show what went down. And what went down, from what I was told, was that members of the collective, or to be more specific, Suzuka, the leader of the Lotus Collective, stared down Yukimori until it was actually Akaichi Ojino, who we have not seen in a very long time, who came out in Yukimori's place, kind of, I guess, defending her. And that was the last we saw of either of them for the whole night. So I haven't seen the Lotus Collective all day long. I haven't seen Akaichi all day long. So I assume we're going to get this matchup finally, and I'm glad we are, because I was really looking forward to it last episode, and we're going to get it right here and right now. As you hear the fans on their feet, and there she is, Yukimori, who has had an interesting few days online, talking about wanting death matches and stuff. And Trixie Decker, obviously, you know, she was the first one to say, yeah, sure, I'll do it. And Oseko being like, yeah, I don't think she's ready for that yet. And Trixie's like, yeah, she's with the big girls now, so if she wants it, she can get it. But nonetheless, Yukimori has to be focusing on this right now, because if she wants to get toward the Rising Star title, she's going to have to get some more wins under her belt. Yes, she's part-time. Yes, she's still in school and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, with how big this roster is and all the newcomers that are in here now from this season, and even the ones that are still here from previous seasons, wanting that Rising Star Championship, if Yukimori doesn't start picking up some wins soon, she's going to get left behind before she even gets started going forward. So this match tonight is very, very important going into a contendership battle toward Revelations that I'm pretty sure she wants to be on. Last year, as Trixie keeps on continuing to remind everybody, Yukimori's first match was against her mother, and Trixie isn't the only one, and I can say this, Trixie isn't the only one who's concerned. Concerned isn't the right word. Trixie isn't the only one who's kind of pissed off that Yukimori was able to get that match booked. Now, as much as Michael, I think, was the one who said that Trixie needs to complain to me about it, she doesn't need to complain to me about it. She needs to complain to Lucinda about it, because she's the one that booked the match in the first place. I don't book Wildcats, all right? So that's not my job. My job is to make executive decisions when the GMs can't. I'm not getting in the middle of anybody's business. Space Ghost handles takedown business. Lucinda handles Wildcats business. That's not my place, and I don't want to be, the focal point of the attention. As now, look at this. Yukimori with a big moonsault. People's moonsault. But the point I'm making is, there are people in the locker room who may not say it out loud, but there are people in the locker room who legitimately don't like the fact that Yukimori was, in their mind, handed a debut match at Revelations when a lot of other people had to fight tooth and nail to get that opportunity, or to even compete for an opportunity like that. And I can see both sides of the argument. So you can't be surprised that someone like Trixie or others in her position would feel that way, that Yukimori never really earned it, but only got that spot because of Oseko. But right now, that's kind of a moot point, because that was back in April, and we're closing in on December now. So right now, Yukimori has to focus on this match. She has to focus on getting a win over Bella De Santos and moving up in the Rising Star division. Counts up to 7, and Yukimori is telling Ashley not to count. She doesn't want to win with a count out. She wants Bella to get back in the ring, and she does at 8. And now look at this snap suplex. Yukimori wants a definitive win. Only a 1 count there. She wants a definitive win to prove that she can move up toward a Rising Star title match. Look at the springboard forearm by Bella. Quickly into a cover. 1, nope. And again, Yukimori, she wants to earn an opportunity at the Rising Star title, but it's not going to be as easy as it seems with as much of a roster as we have right now. Stop right to the arm. And then a double stomp to the midsection. And now, oh, wait a minute. Going after every part of the body right now is Bella De Santos. And now Bella off the ropes. What a suicide dive to the floor. And this is the kind of competition that Yukimori is going to have to start facing if she's going to want those title opportunities. She's going to have to face women that aren't her mother, that aren't her stablemate and the principal. She's going to have to go, as Trixie said, in with the big girls. She's in the big girl league now. She wanted this, and she's getting it. And Bella De Santos is not a pushover. She had to work. She had to work for the opportunity to win that Rising Star title. I mean, if we want to talk about, wait a minute. Oh, dropped her right on her knee. If we want to talk about women who might feel frustrated about Yukimori getting that Revelations match. Think about someone like Bella De Santos, who's been in this company since season 3, season 4, who had to work from the ground up to finally win that Rising Star title at Revelations. Had to scratch, had to claw to get that title match. And then someone like Yukimori, as she hit the KNS out of nowhere. Someone like Yukimori who earned that, who got that spot because, you know, of that match that she had with Oseko. I can see someone like Bella De Santos being frustrated about that. And that's something Yukimori, and that's something the entire Connolly family's gonna have to deal with. And there's that rider kick out of nowhere, but Bella kicks out at 2. That Red Widow driver kick out of nowhere, and that's a standing shooting star. And that right to the arm again. And Yukimori seems to be in firm control right now, but Bella coming right back, kicking her away. And now, big missile drop kick. Turning Yukimori inside out into the cover. 1, 2, and only a 2. And just when you think Bella is out of this match, she comes right back. Another springboard forearm. Very nicely done. As now, kick to the midsection. And now a knee kick. And now more strikes by Bella. Wow. Bella De Santos is really showing exactly why she was a former Rising Star champion with this performance here tonight. And now more kicks, sending her down. And now, look at this, Yukimori countered with a kick to the kidneys, I believe it was. And now she's going to go for this face breaker again. Yes, she is. Sending Bella down, and now again working on the arm. I don't know how effective that is, even though it would probably take out that DDT, that jumping DDT that she likes to hit to finish her opponents off with. And Yukimori has to realize that that could come at a moment's notice. And now, going up top. What she's looking for is, she's waiting for Bella to get back up to her feet. Look at this, Dragon Rana. Doesn't hook for the pin though. And Bella rolling her way out. And now look at this, big flatliner. And that might have turned the tide in this matchup as Bella, look at this. She's got a rear naked choke. Or sleeper hold to be more specific. Onto Yukimori. That helmet probably isn't helping with the breathing, to be honest with you. And now, jawbreaker. And that was exactly what Yuki needed at the right time. Irish whip into the corner. And you see it took her a minute to kind of collect herself after that sleeper hold. And now, look at this. Another clothesline. Oh, man, that was more like a forearm. Right to the jaw. That man knocked Bella out. 1, 2. Oh, wait a minute. The lights are out. This time my feed isn't cut. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The Lotus Collective are around ringside, surrounding the ring. And Yukimori is all alone. Yukimori is all alone in the ring. None of the other principal members are here tonight, as far as I've been told. Oh no, and then now Suzuki in the ring, and Yukimori didn't notice it until it was too late, or maybe she did, and Suzuki was just too quick about it. Last time it was a stare down, and this time I think it's a message being sent. And Yukimori has not moved. Oh no, oh no. Oh my God! That might have snapped her back right there. Can we get some help out here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the Wildcats. I'm kind of still trying to collect myself here. Before the commercial break, the Lotus Collective, more specifically Suzuka, the leader of that group, attacked Yukimori, and she is being taken to the back for evaluation. She hasn't been taken to the hospital. As far as I know, that might change. If there's any developments, I'll get them to you as soon as I know them. But then the feed got cut again after that. And from what I've been told, Kaichi showed up again. And thank goodness she did, because who knows what could have happened if she didn't show up when she did. But it seems to me the Lotus Collective are kind of upping their ante, as it were, here. And I don't know what's going on right now with this group, but it's clear to me that Mr. Yukimori is not taking any chances with any other principal anymore. And considering that, again, with where Oseko's mind state has been lately and everything in between, and honestly, I can also see this being a retaliation for what Michael Connolly said on Takedown about the Lotus Collective, and specifically Mr. Yukimori. So it's a crazy thing going on right now, folks. But anyway, we got more Rising Star action as Ariel Bridges is taking on this woman here, Kim Possible. Kim Possible was one of the women who was in that four-way match for the Rising Star Championship. But she was unsuccessful. She was the one that was the last to get pinned in that match. So you have to wonder what her mindset is. You have to wonder what her mind state is now that she was so close to finally winning the Rising Star title and then coming up short against Nova Kane at Chaotix. What is going to happen now with the KP experience? And then, Ariel Bridges, you got to think of her state of mind. She was also unsuccessful at Chaotix. Both of these women looking to rebound, looking to get back into some kind of title picture, or just some momentum in general here in DCA. All right, here we go. Bell rings, we are underway. As now, look, there's Kim Possible immediately going out of the offense. And now big knee to the back of the head. Again, both of these women are going to be looking at that Rising Star Championship match. Wow! Tornado DDT out of nowhere by Ariel. And now going for another DDT. But Kim Possible coming right back. Oh. Kim Possible just repeatedly and relentlessly going after Ariel here. Cover. Only a 1 count. Of course, Nova Kane will face Heather Ray for that Rising Star Championship coming up at Redemption. As now Ariel Bridges now just choking out Kim on the apron. I mean in the ropes, excuse me. But Kim still trying to come back. Oh, wait a minute, what's this? Ariel trying to run and just clips her by the knee right there. More strikes by Ariel, and Ariel once again just working on the arm, just trying to do anything she can here, trying to slow Kim Possible down, and I can understand that logic. You slow Kim down, she can't fly around the ring, because both of these women do like to do that. Now look at this, Frankensteiner. But like I said, both of these women are going to be looking at that Rising Star Championship match very closely, maybe even the Fever title match closely, between Selena Zeta and the champion Selena Zeta and the challenger Christy Montero. Both of those women definitely are going to be looking to win that championship, and both of these women might be looking closer to challenging for it after Redemption, but it all starts with a win here tonight, depending on who comes out with the victory. Ariel, of course, has had issues with Selena for a while now. Look at this power bomb and a knee. And now she's not done. She is going right after the attack here on Ariel. Ariel has not really been, she's been kind of on the losing end as of late. And now look at this, just wearing her down, working on the legs, working on the arms, working on the fingers. She's done all of that in this match. Oh, but wait a minute, Ariel rolling her up. Only a 1 count. Kim didn't see that coming, and now look at this, a bull cat coming. I'm still not used to Ariel's moves being cat themed. I need to have Wayne here more often for our matches at this point. Irish whip by Kim. Kim with a shot to the midsection. As now wrist lock into a forearm. And now Kim's turning up the aggression. She understands what this matchup means, especially just after coming up real short at Chaotix, excuse me. Only a 2 count on that pin there. Of course, coming up later on tonight, as I said, our main event, as Ariel coming right back on Kim. Our main event is going to be Marie Connor defending the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Championship against the challenge of Envy Price. Envy looking to win and win big here tonight. And now again, working on Ariel and just wearing her out. And if you're going to slow a high flyer down, this is exactly how you do it. Kim is not an idiot. She knows what she's doing. And now just again, this has been a more aggressive Kim than I think I have ever seen from her. And you got to think, this is this a reaction to what's going on, what happened at Chaotix? Is this the kind of Kim Possible we're going to get from now on? Just this aggressive side, or is this just reactionary? I honestly don't know, folks. But either way it goes, Ariel's not letting it bother her. She is still continuing to press forward. And now Kim, oh, look at this. We already saw this once. Sleeper hold. Will it work on Ariel? It didn't work on Yukimori. But Ariel does. It seems like Ariel's in trouble here. And oh, wait, never mind. I spoke too soon. A jawbreaker breaks away from that. And Ariel now, Irish whip. Look at this. Catmatic. But I think the feet were right under the bottom rope. And now, powerbomb, no. Kim fighting her way free. Kim now with a big knee. And I think Kim has got a little question for Ariel. I don't think she's ready for it. Flatliner. Thought she was going to ask her what the sitch was, but nonetheless, she still only got a 2 count. As now, big shot to the face. Wait a minute. Nope. Thought she was going for a kill switch. Got a bull cat instead. As now more knees. And it seems like Ariel's right back in the driver's seat. Right when it seemed like Kim had the match won, she doesn't have the match won. Also tonight we are going to have as usual, we're going to have a rundown of all the matches that are going to be taking place at Redemption. So you may want to stay tuned for that if you want to know all the ins and outs at Redemption. Oh my goodness. Including, of course, the big match coming up. Well, one of the biggest matches in Eve Heron and Aubrey Williams that will be taking place at Redemption. As Ariel, I thought she was looking for a count out, but no, she's looking to fly. Wait for Kim to get back up to her feet. Now look at this. Wow, oh my goodness. Twisting arm drag to the outside. And Kim miraculously is still in this thing after that. Just punishing her with right hands. Again, that aggression coming out of KP here. Just not letting up on Ariel for a moment. Just wanting her down and out for good. I don't think it's anything personal. I'm almost 90% sure it's not personal. I think it's just Kim wants to send a message that she's not going to be put in the back burner. She's not going to be put, in the back of the line just because she lost at Chaotix. Counts up to 7. Ariel back in the ring. And it looks like Kim's going to try and get back in the ring too, and she does. But she's met by Ariel immediately. And now, wait a minute. Look at this. This time the Frankensteiner has the legs hooked too, and no. And of course, our main event for the Wildcat side, Ovana defending the Wildcats title against Destiny Williams. And speaking of Ovana, there's Ovana's the Vorpal Breaker. 2 and no. That's one of the things Ariel has been upset at the Looking Glass about. Is basically, if you want to put it, for lack of a better term, stealing Ariel's thunder. Ovana with her, with the Vorpal Breaker, and Amy Lynn saying she's the Cheshire Cat of the Looking Glass, and Ariel calls herself the one true Cheshire Cat of VW. I mean, it's Ariel's had a problem with the Looking Glass for a very, very long time. And Kim coming back now. I think Ariel missing that 630 a second ago was the straw that broke the camel's back, if you will. Because if she had hit that 630, it was all over with. As now, look at this. Kim going up top. She's looking for something here. I don't know what. KP with a forearm from the top rope. And Ariel has no clue where she is right now. Another forearm sending Ariel down. And Ariel again rolling to the floor. That might have been the only thing she could do because she was going to probably get pinned right there. But Kim now having to follow her out to the floor. As now, oh my God, what a kick. And again, KP just keeping it on, keeping the pressure on. Like I said, I don't think it's anything personal. I think it's just a matter of fact that Kim wants to show that she's not going to be waiting in line. She's waited for years now to get that Rising Star title. And the fact that she was so close at Chaotix just says to herself that she still has what it takes to get that title. She just has to work back up towards that contendership. And she's going to do anything it takes right now to get there. And now, even if it means going through aerial bridges, she's going to do it. Now Irish whip. And went for something. Ariel just ran right past her. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ariel caught her out of nowhere. Tiger feint kick. Or a cat feint kick, whichever. I'm pretty sure that's what she'd call it. Wayne will correct me, I'm sure. 630. She got the 630. That's what she was looking for earlier. 2 and 3. I think Kim was just too frustrated, perhaps. And it led to Ariel just quickly and suddenly hitting that cat feint kick. And then hitting this 630 that she missed earlier. And it was enough to get the pinfall, and Ariel Bridges back in the win column here on Wildcats. And as much as Kim may want another shot at the Rising Star title, Ariel Bridges is showing she may just be next in line for a title opportunity of her own and working her way towards that goal with a big win here tonight. Ariel Bridges one step closer after a big win here tonight. Wait a minute, that's Sophia Yale, and that's the woman she challenged for the Horizon special coming up. The heck are they talking about? Is that woman accepting Sophia's challenge? Or is this something else going on? I don't know. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this, folks.
I object. I defer. I find you both guilty of helping people for the ridiculously low price of $99.99. In today's broke-ass society, things are harder, so you need things cheaper. So I came up with Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. You are not the president. You don't need to make that type of money. You might need my legal services. You're just raising one kid, because I'm going to sue you. At Jones, we don't assess the legal fees after the case is disposed of. We make it prepaid. Prepaid meaning you need to pay before, just in case I need to invest the money in something else where you may need my services. And I'm going to spend it wisely, fighting for you. And if we can't get you out of child support, we'll provide you with our top-notch molester-free daycare services. We let them do whatever they want to do so that when you get them home, they go straight to bed. Which one of y'all, you know, Santa Claus ain't coming to none of y'all. There's some books around here somewhere. Jones do a good-ass job of watching both mine and my grandbabies. Jones got for me auto insurance. Jones got me this big-ass check. Now, friends, you may ask yourself, how can he provide us with such cheap legal services? Well, here's a story about Toby and his baby mama. Hey, Toby, I need my money. I don't have no more money. That's because y'all keep messing up. Y'all keep doing crime. Because I gave it all to you to raise that one little baby you got. And I work from volume. So y'all continue to rob people and take stuff. It ain't your business what I do with the money. So please, come on down to Jones, cheap-ass prepaid legal and daycare academy. It's a place where you can bring your children and get legal advice. Put your hand against the wall. My legal advice to you is don't have no more children. Go ahead and come to the website or give me a call on the new telephone number at 708-46-CASH-1. I'm on call 3 hours a day, 5 hours a week. You looking for who? No, Toby Jones don't work here. You got the wrong number.
Sakura Hagiwara making it pretty clear that she is willing to do anything it takes to win her match against Reiko. This is a match that Reiko and Sakura, to be more specific, has wanted for a very, very long time now. And now she's finally going to have the opportunity. She's finally going to get her shot coming up at Redemption. And I'm sure Sakura knows she cannot waste time. She cannot let this slip. Not by a long shot. But right now, we are getting set for more singles action as the Queens of Wrestling Soul Silver Champion Annie Cortez makes her way down to the ring. Annie had an impressive matchup against Reiko Hinamoto on the last episode of Wildcats. Did not come away with the victory. And you know that's going to mean that at some point down the line, Annie and Reiko are going to have to meet in a third match. Of course, we know that Annie and Reiko, it was more, to be more specific, Rowdy Reiko, they fought back in UWL. And then last episode was their second meeting, and it was Reiko who got the win. So they're 1-1 pretty much. So a third match is pretty much inevitable as Taryn Willow makes her way out. And this is going to be an important match for her too, because a win here tonight will mean, again, another opportunity, or actually a title opportunity for the Soul Silver Championship. But you know Annie does not want to go 2 down. You know, 2 matches in a row where she is on the losing end. She does not want that to happen, and she's going to do everything it takes to make sure that doesn't happen. So I'm just saying it's going to be a tough match here for Taryn, but it's going to be a hard-hitting one for sure as well. We're going to see how this match goes. Taryn and Annie, 1-on-1. Here we go. And Annie immediately showing that she's not going to be intimidated, that she's kind of upset about last episode. Oh, went for something there, and Taryn able to block it, now going after the legs, which might be a smart move. Oh, right to the back now. And just expect Taryn to ground and pound to kind of wear Annie out to make sure she doesn't fly around the ring. That's exactly what Taryn's going to be doing here. And now, what's this? Got her up and slams her down. The cover. 2, no. As now, look at this. Again. Right to the back. Lift her up. And right across the top rope. Taryn up top, big missile drop kick. And again, working on the arm, working on the leg. Again, this is something I said about the last match, where Taryn is just slowly wearing Annie out, but she cannot take her eye off the ball. She can't let this crowd distract her, because Annie has the experience. She's a former Charged World Champion. She's the current Soul Silver Champion. You cannot take Annie lightly. Annie, look at this. Kip up. Into what? Payland. Cover. 1, 2, and Taryn got to the ropes. It might have been smart for Taryn to just reach for the ropes there. Now look at this, a little bit of cat and mouse right now with the Soul Silver champion, but that's not going to be something Annie's going to sit by and let happen. Now working on the legs, slamming them onto the floor. And now sending her into the barricade. More strikes, sending Taryn down. And now another cover by Annie. Cover 1, only a 1 count. And that just shows you how much work that Annie still has to do to put Taryn away here. Leapfrog there. And a big knee. Oh, but Annie comes back with a kick. And now, Annie off the ropes. Went for, she got the poison rana. As now, Snake Eyes in the corner. And now what's Annie doing here? There's a Fisherman Buster. And now again, more just wearing Taryn out. And you know, Annie, like I said, she's going to look for a bounce back win. She needs a bounce back win. She talked about online how she's 2-1 in DCA. And she does not want to get another loss. But Taryn understands that this is the biggest match of her career. If she gets a win over the Soul Silver champion right now, that means a future title shot. And she wants that future title shot. Oh, look at this. Hammer locks the arm and then slams her down with a spine buster. And now what's this? Another Snake Eyes in this matchup. Annie in trouble. 2 count, no. Of course, later on tonight, like I said, actually immediately after this match, we're going to have Heather Ray's in-ring Wildcats debut here tonight. And you know Novocaine, the current Rising Star champion, is going to be watching that very closely. And then our main event, Envy Price and Marie Connor for the Solar Star Championship. As Taryn just did a barrel roll onto Annie on the outside. And now again, just trying to slow the pace down. Clothesline. Another clothesline. And now, Annie went for a clothesline. It gets a drop kick instead. And now throwing Annie back inside the ring. Let's take a look at this again. Look at the extension on this one-legged drop kick. Watch this. Look at this. Bam! That right foot connecting right with the jaw of Annie Cortez. We are back with a burning lariat by Taryn immediately into the cover. Only a 1 count. Oh, now look at this abdominal stretch locked in. Trying to wear Annie out. Trying to slow her down, but Annie again not letting it happen. And look at that unique reversal, head scissors, and then a double foot stomp. And now look at this. Again, just continuing with the strikes, continuing with the pressure. Big forearm. And now neck breaker into a moonsault. And now, look at this. Phantom Fantasia. Tossed to her by Fujiko, but only a 1 count. Again, Taryn is just that tough. She's going to have to do a lot more to put her away. And I think Annie, at this point, knows that all too well. And now, another neck breaker into the moonsault again. Off the ropes. Oh. Annie. Oh, went for a knee and got a boot instead. And Annie just immediately tries to shrug it off. But I don't think you can fake that. I don't think you can try and play that off. That was a boot right to the mush that sent you all the way out to the floor. And there's another boot. Just for good measure. More strikes, more knees. And now, Taryn feeling herself here. More body shots, which might be smart, trying to inhibit the breathing of Annie. Now what's this? Snake eyes onto the apron. Face first on the ring apron. Sends her back in the ring at 6. Taryn is in control now. But Annie just coming back. And that's what Annie's known for, and Taryn has to realize that. Taryn's going to have to realize Annie is one of the most resilient women ever in virtual wrestling. It's just going to take a lot more to put her away. As now, look at this. Irish whip off the ropes. Duck down. Leapfrog. What's she looking for here? Under and dragon suplex. And now I went for a moonsault. Taryn was... I think she undershot that moonsault. Now look at this, gutbuster again, working on the midsection of Annie. And if Annie's midsection is not in deep trouble by now, I don't know what to tell you. Look at this, exploder suplex. Now up, kick, punch, another chop. As now, what's this? Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. More specific, a tilt-a-whirl backstabber. And then a gutbuster. Now top up. Up top. Excuse me. Top up. What the hell? Uh-oh. Big missile drop kick. And Annie is in control. And now another moonsault. Neck breaker. Butterfly suplex. No, Taryn able to counter. Cover. 1, 2, no. And Taryn again just mocking the crowd, and she's paying for it now. Full body exam. Taryn was too busy chatting up the fans who were booing and yelling at her, and she almost cost her. And now Taryn able to fight her way free. But she has to know she was within a hair's breadth of losing this match because of her own arrogance. Uh-oh. Hooks the legs too. She got her. Again, Taryn took her eye off the ball for just a minute, and Annie, being the resilient fighter she is, was able to counter, to get that quick roll up and get the win. And Taryn really has no one to blame but herself for this one. Look at this. Hooks her with the Frankensteiner. Gets both legs down. 2 and 3. And Annie, with that bounce back win that she needed to get once again in the win column. Annie knows that this was a big win and she needed it. Not just to continue her standing in DCA, but just to show that that win last episode was just a minor bump in the road. Well, there you go. Dani Rojas putting out the challenge to Ariane Sophie Jones for a match in the future. But Ariane's got to find a partner to team up with her against Michiko and Dani. I wonder who she's going to find, because right now, whoever she was going to have as a partner, it's not here. But right now, we are getting into our next contest as a returning superstar that we saw earlier this season is back. Abby Lawrence is back here on Wildcats. Remember, we saw Abby right in the beginning of the season, one of the newest members of the Wildcats roster, and she was she's been in AES for a little while, just debuted in Wrestling Grand Prix and was so close to winning the Valkyrie Championship. But now she is back here on Wildcats in this matchup against another new star who is challenging at Redemption for the Rising Star Championship. And this is going to be a very interesting match to see at how Abby does here and how she fares. And here she comes. A woman who has been on a roll this year in 2023, not just in Call All Stars and here in DCA, but everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, the Devil's favorite daughter herself, Heather Ray, current winner of the Call Stars 15 Women's Rumble, the #1 contender currently for the Rising Star Championship. So you can tell why Nova came. As much as she may say she's not concerned, she might want to be concerned, because Heather Ray has all the opportunity and all the talent in the world to take that Rising Star title away from Nova at Redemption. And Abby has a great opportunity here tonight to go up against Heather Ray. Of course, like I said, Heather made her official DCA debut properly at Chaotix when she won that #1 contenders match against between herself, Consuelo Reyes, and Kimiko Kobayashi. And now she's here to show what she can do in the ring on a singles basis. Of course, you know, Nova Kane, the current Rising Star champion, has got to be watching this match very closely, because this woman right here, Heather Ray, is the woman she will be fighting at Redemption. And like I said before, I said it, I believe it was last episode, if Nova is not careful and she underestimates Heather by any means for any length of time, she's losing. Cover here, only a 1 count. If she underestimates Heather in any way, shape, or form, she's not walking out of Redemption in Seattle with that championship. Look at this. 1. Again, only a 1. But don't take Abby Lawrence lightly either. You know she wants to show that she belongs on the Wildcats roster. She's not a stepping stone. And she doesn't want to be treated as such. And I can completely understand that. As now Heather just walking around the ring, giving her a backbreaker. Fans on their feet, they really enjoy this action here tonight. And obviously, they still have our main event to look forward to, and so do you guys at home as well. Envy Price will be challenging Marie Connor for the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Championship in our main event coming up in just a few moments. As Abby, finding herself for a moment back in control, trying to fight for that, just nipped that in, just barely got that enziguri there, excuse me, but she's still right back in control. Kick to the face. Now look at this, Fujiwara armbar locked in. She has got a Fujiwara armbar locked in tight now. But Heather able to get out of it. And just a swanton to the back of Abby. And that's going to slow her down a little bit. German suplex. This match has been pretty back and forth for a good chunk of it here. And oh my goodness! Sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. And Heather is not done. There's an 8-second ride to the floor. Again, it's been kind of an even 50-50 matchup right here between these two women. A loud question mark kick by Abby. But Heather is still fighting. I went for a right hand, got an elbow instead. As now Abby now off the ropes. Moonsault connects again. Very nice. But just when Abby thinks that she's right in control, Heather Ray just shuts her right down once again. And now Kawada kicks and slams her face into the mat. Trying to knock her out, perhaps. Cover 2. And again, Abby kicking out. And then just gives her a lariat, just sends her down. Side lariat, be more specific. Taking Heather Ray right off of her feet into the floor. And now, going for a suplex here. Stalling suplex. No. Shot block from behind. That might have been the opening because Abby was in firm control for a good chunk there. Look at this. Head scissors takes her down. Or rather, a leg scissors takes her down, to be more specific about it. And now what's this? Look at this athleticism into a DDT. Nice DDT there. And now another back suplex. 2. And again, Abby using that heart, that determination, refusing to give in. Abby off the ropes with a Hurricane Rana. And again, Abby Lawrence, like I said, she is not going to be treated like some pushover here in this matchup. She wants to show that she belongs just as much as Heather does into another cover, only a 1 count. And you are seeing 2 of the future stars of this division going at it right here and right now. Heck, they might even be the stars of the present, to be more specific about it. Should they? Because they have all the talent, all the tools to be stars right now. And now look at this. Is she going after the legs here? Yes, she is. Just wrenching back on the legs of Abby here. That cannot feel good. And Heather doing the smart thing, just staying on Abby and not allowing her any room to breathe. Heather may not be a veteran as far as I know, but she's showing that she is wise beyond her years right now. And now all she looks, she's going to neutralize Abby, just wrenching her leg against that middle rope. Dash whip in the corner and an insecurity to the back of the head. Abby rolls to the floor. Abby now trying to get some momentum back while Heather, I think, was jaw-jacking with a fan in the front row. And now, oh man! I thought Abby was going for something there, but Heather just scouted it and gave her a lariat and then a boot to the side of the head. And now what the heck is she doing? Standing 450 splash. And oh wait, she's going to do it again, isn't she? Yeah, she's going to do it again. Another standing 450. And I don't think Abby knows what to do right now. She is in deep, deep trouble. And now, oh, again, another side suplex. And Abby, that heart, that fight, continuing. Every time Heather gets her up, she knocks her right back down, but that boot might do it. 2. Oh, but Abby gets her hand on the bottom rope to force the break. And that might have been all that saved her. We saw it with Taryn earlier. Oh! Both women went for something there. Doesn't connect. There's a moonsault from the corner. And now this is exactly what Abby needed to get back in this match. German suplex. But uh-oh. Heather. Abby got a little too cocky there. And a spiral kill switch. 2. That's it. Just like that. And if Heather hits that at Redemption, we're going to have a new Rising Star champion. Heather Ray is already a champion in multiple organizations as it is. But if Heather Ray hits that at Redemption, we have a new Rising Star champion. And Nova Kane had better realize that, and realized that pretty quick. Because Heather Ray is coming for that belt. And she's going to do anything and everything it takes to potentially walk out of Seattle as the new DCA Rising Star champion. But for now, congratulations to Heather Ray. Hayley Jonas is throwing down the gauntlet to Morgan Raincroft. She said, "Come get me." And if you know Morgan Raincroft, you know she's not going to be someone who says no to that. Especially after Hayley Jonas screwed her out of a shot at becoming the Fever champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we are just a few weeks away from DCA Redemption, and I'm going to run down the complete card for this 2-night event right now. So if you want to know what's on the card, just give me a few seconds. You're listening to Going to Hell by the Pretty Reckless. It is the official theme song of Redemption every year, and it's available wherever music is sold and streamed. Charles Schultz, the Walking Nightmare, will challenge Jeremy Paisley for the DCA Celestial Championship. Will Charles become a 2-time champion, or will Jeremy continue his run? Tommy Vercetti has wanted the Burnout title back since April when he lost at the Loop on the 3rd. This time, if he loses the Loop on, he can no longer challenge for the title for the rest of the season. Tomas Ramirez wants Jaden Starr in the worst way possible, and to prevent another runaway like what happened at Freefall, he's going to get him inside a steel cage. This one's personal and intriguing. Reiko Hinamoto, Sakura Hagiwara, the third encounter between them, but with all the controversy surrounding this match, what exactly are we going to get? We just talked about this before the break. Two of the best in this business today, two of the best rising stars in this business. Heather Ray challenges Nova Kane for the Rising Star Championship. Jamal Bedlam wants gold in DCA, and he's going for the first title he ever challenged for here in this company, as he challenges Kiyoshi Saiba for the Pure Championship at Redemption. Will the Savage get another title? Selena Zeta will defend the Fever Championship against the face of the CAW Champions League, Christy Montero, who's looking to add another championship to her legendary career. Will she do it? Malik Brown has been the talk of controversy once again in virtual wrestling after his actions in ZCW, but at Redemption he's got to put that to the side when he takes on Wicked Eric one-on-one for the first time. Vanessa Price returned and made it clear that her target is the Goddess Championship and Trixie Decker. But let's be honest, it's not Trixie anymore. This is Beatrix Decker, and Vanessa Price better be ready for blood with the Goddess title on the line. And speaking of blood, you better be ready for this, folks, because there's going to be a lot of blood in this one. Aubrey Williams, the Psycho Angel, will face Eve Heron, the Pretty Little Psycho, for the first time ever. Eve Heron will be in a DCA in-ring match at Redemption with no rules and no restrictions. What the hell are we possibly in for with these two women at Redemption? Alvana Morgan thought she didn't have any more challengers until Destiny Williams showed up, and now this rivalry is renewed once again. Alvana beat Destiny Williams at Revelation 6 to win her first Wildcats title. Will Destiny change history and become a two-time champion by beating Alvana at Redemption? We're going to find out in this personal matchup. And then the main event. Zach Stone puts his reign as the world champion on the line, the title on the line, against a man he's known well before DCA even happened, in Tyler Parks. Tyler looking to become a world champion for the first time ever and achieve his dream, but to do it, he's got to go through the Destined Supremacy and the most dominant champion in DCA history in Zach Stone. That's all going down at Redemption. And we will let you know the air date for these two nights very, very soon, folks. You won't have to wait that much longer for this huge event. I'm telling you, we've said it all season. Every season gets bigger and bigger, but when we have to tell you that this CPV, this live spectacular, is the biggest in DCA history, and we've done that for every single mega event this season, it tells you how big this is. So do not miss it, folks. But we still have one match left, and it's a huge one here, as the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Championship is about to be defended in DCA. Marie Connor is about to put the belt on the line against this woman, Envy Price, who defeated her before Marie became the Solar Star Champion. But now, if Envy beats Marie again, this time she's going to have a championship around her waist. And we know Envy is looking to win a championship. She's been so close so many times in her home promotion in 3rd Street Wrestling. And she is already a tag team champion here in DCA with her fiance Ellie Rose, who we have not seen since Proving Ground. But Envy's got to stay focused tonight, because she's got a big test on her hands against this woman right here, Iron Wrestler Technical Marie Connor, the current Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Champion. And Marie Connor, the condition of that Solar Star Championship was that nearly every time she's in a match in VW, she has to put that belt on the line, because we're not going to have another new championship that doesn't get defended at all. I mean, let's be honest, that ain't happening. So Marie is going to defend that title right here and right now. And from what I have been told during the break, well, actually what I've been told just now, is that whoever wins this match between Marie Connor and Envy Price, whoever wins this match, their next Solar Star title defense is going to be against the woman that pinned Marie Connor at Chaotix. And that is the current Fever champion, Selena Zeta. So whoever wins between Selena and between Marie and Envy, is going to have to go up against Selena at some point for the Solar Star title. So Selena, if she wins at Redemption, she could end up a double champion. And that would mean more gold for the Looking Glass, more gold for the Succubus Club. But Marie cannot focus on that right now. And we also know, as you see Ashley holding up that beautiful Solar Star Championship that Marie won at Prestige. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of DCA Wildcats, episode 204. It is Marie Connor, Iron Wrestler Technical, defending the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star Championship against Envy Price. And now look at this, Marie. Big backstabber. And again, look for Marie to use those submissions to her advantage to try and wear out Envy. Envy's going to be looking to ground and pound, trying to wear out Marie Connor at any point. And now just Marie just taking a little bit of time. And she took her eye off the ball there, and that's something you don't do. And now Envy sent into the ring steps. But you also have to remember about this. At Wrestling Grand Prix a few days ago, Marie was also beaten by Trixie Decker, another member of the Succubus Club. So, by process of thinking here, let's say that, I mean, again, you beat the champ, you should get a title opportunity. So let's just say, for, layman's terms here, let's just think this out. If Marie, let's say Marie wins this match. Anything can happen, but let's just be hypothetical. Marie wins this match. Selena gets the title shot as Envy with a boot. That could be a mute point right there, only one count. Selena gets the title shot and wins. And then Trixie gets a title shot after that. Then what's going to happen? I mean, there's so many hypotheticals right now to this whole situation. And now, what a shot by Envy. Envy Price obviously not taking this lightly at all. And she shouldn't, because this is one of the biggest matches of her career right now. And she has got to take this seriously. I mean, hell, the next Wrestling Grand Prix event, at least for the women's side of Wrestling Grand Prix, she's facing Beatrix for the women's title. If Beatrix beats Marie a second time while Marie is Solar Star champion, what does that tell you? But then you got to think about Envy. Envy and Trixie have not been seeing eye to eye either, because of how, Trixie cheered on Ovana when she was going for and won the Wildcats title. So there's Looking Glass implications on both sides of this match. And Envy would not, I'm just venturing to guess here, Envy would not be opposed whatsoever if she said that if she was told she has to take on Trixie. Not by a long shot. I'm pretty sure those tensions are still there after Ovana beat Ellie for the Wildcats title, and Trixie, of course, being a part of that group, had no problems with cheering Ovana on over Envy's friendship. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just saying, just going off what I saw online at the time. As now, look at this. Wow! Kick right to the back by Envy. As now Envy running off the ropes. Look at this. Wow! The athleticism of Envy Price cannot be understated for a moment. This is one of the toughest, one of the most impressive women in virtual wrestling in Envy Price. Even if she doesn't, even if sometimes she doesn't see that in herself. As now, oh, look at this. Oh! She went for it a second time, and this time Marie just managed to get out of the way. And now look at this snap suplex on the floor. And now Marie trying to get back into the ring, and she does. She knows she can win out there, but I don't think she wants to win it out there. She wants to beat Envy in the middle, and I'm sure obviously Envy would want the same thing, but she has to if she's going to win the title, because she can't win it on a count out or disqualification. Shot to the midsection. Look at this, Envy. Springboard reverse DDT. As now Envy finally back in the driver's seat here. And look at trying to slow down Iron Wrestler Technical by using some technical offense. Trying to use her own technique against them. Use her own technique against her, excuse me. Elbow from the top rope. And now, oh, wait a minute, look at this. She's got the Anaconda Vice locked in. She's got an Anaconda Vice locked in, but of course, Marie's going to know how to get out of that hold. And oh, right to the knee again. Marie is going to use any and all technical aspects of her game in order to retain this championship. For example, double knee breaker. But again, it's going to take a lot more to put Envy Price away. And all of Envy's opponents will tell you that very same thing. Uh-oh, now look at this, going for the knee bar again, but she might be too close to the ropes. Yes, she was. Too close to the ropes right there. And now look at this again, just locking that in. This has been an incredible matchup so far, but while I have a lull in the action, I want to tell you about some things that are happening on the next episode of Wildcats. Wait a minute, cover there off that back suplex too, and Envy getting her hand on the bottom rope. We've seen that a lot tonight. But I want to talk to you about what's going down on the next episode of Wildcats, because it is a big one. It is the final episode of Wildcats Before Redemption. We got a massive lineup in store for you, including 2 big tag team matches that have been added to the card, as the entire Bombshell Club, that's Mercedes Sanchez, Brittany Evans, Laura Riot, and Maxine Rose, are all going to be in a 8-woman tag team matchup. Massive 8-woman tag team matches. Marie caught Envy off the top rope to the floor into a stalling vertical suplex. What an impressive show of strength by Marie, and then immediately back to the leg. But as I was saying before, that impressive feat of strength by Marie Connor, all the Bombshell Club will be an 8-woman tag team action against the Punch Girls and the Hated Gates. So this rivalry, this 3-way rivalry between all these teams are going to come to a head on the next episode of Wildcats. And now look at this. Went for the moonsault. Oh, she got it with the feet. So I guess it still worked out, to be honest. Oh, wait. Jesus Christ! Buckshot lariat-esque, but only a 2. And then this big tag team match, because I talked about it on Takedown, how there's a Champions versus Challengers match on Takedown. Well, there's a Champions versus Challengers match also on Wildcats. Wait a minute, look at this. Dragon suplex, Snapdragon suplex. Like I was saying, there's going to be a Champions versus Challengers match on Wildcats as well. Just to match takedowns, more or less, as the Looking Glass, or actually really I should say the Succubus Club, in the tag team champions. Wait a minute. A double foot stop into a cover here. 1, 2, no. As Amy Lynn, Betsy Chairshot, and Selena Zeta are going to take on the Arcadia Bay Ass Kickers. And Christy Montero, there's American Wasteland. We could have a new champion right here. 2, and no. And Envy cannot believe it. She thought she had it won right there. She's won several of big matches with American Wasteland, that double arm DDT, but it only got a 2. But ladies and gentlemen, again, that big match, I'm going to repeat it for those who may not have heard it. Betsy Chairshot, Amy Lynn, and Selena Zeta will take on the Arcadia Bay Ass Kickers and Christy Montero in a 6-woman tag. That's happening on the next Wildcats. And 2 more things that have just been added that I've gotten on my headset here. Destiny Williams and Ovana will both be in the building on the next episode, as Envy going for another Anaconda Vice, but Marie got her feet under the bottom rope. And there's going to be a via satellite side-by-side interview between Aubrey Williams and Eve Heron next episode. Both women are not going to be in the building because, let's be honest, if they were both in the building, the entire building would burn down. And we can't afford that. So they're both going to be in separate locations, and we're going to have that interview for you on the next Wildcat. So stay tuned, folks. If you don't, you're going to miss out on a whole lot. So please leave a like on the video, and please subscribe and hit the bell, because less than 30% of our subscribers don't even know our videos go up. Well, less than 30% do know that they're going up. The rest don't. So if you are watching this right now and you do not have notifications on, please hit the bell. It helps us out greatly. And Envy missed that elbow drop, and that could cost her. Oh, ducked it out of the way. Envy now coming back half. Dropped Marie right on the back of her head. But Marie is coming right back. Oh, wait, and again, back to that knee bar. Again, trying to wear her out. She's worked on that knee the entire match. Trying to wear down. Trying to wear down Envy, but it has not worked so far. And she's still going after that leg. She is not going to give up on this knee bar until Envy taps out. But I do not think that's going to happen. I don't think Envy is going to tap out. I've never seen her tap out, to be completely honest with you. Sending Marie all the way to the floor. This has been a hell of a match right now between these two women who want to show that they deserve that championship. But both of these women, I told you it was going to be a fight, and it has been that way for the majority here. And now again, working on that leg. And you got to think that leg is going to be compromised if it hasn't already. Oh no, not on the floor. The knee breaker on the floor. And there's very little padding on that floor. And Marie does not give a damn. Anything it takes. Anything it takes to retain the Solar Star Championship. And Marie, is she going to take a count out here? I mean, a count out. Oh, no, she's not trying to take the count out. And Envy, Marie does not. I think she was thinking about it for half a second. Wait a minute. She got caught. Dragon suplex. I think Marie was thinking about it for half a second, but then contemplated and said, you know what? I'm not going to be that kind of champion that takes a count out victory. I want to prove definitively that I am the Solar Star champion. As now Marie back inside. Oh, wait a minute. Shoulder tackle. Another shoulder tackle. And now the side slam. Now do the 5-knuckle shot. Oh, never mind. Wrong person. I'm sorry. He's on takedown. Oh, wait a minute. And now she's got her signature hold locked in. I know the name for it. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it at the moment. But her legs, Envy's legs, have got to be shot now, but she's still fighting out. I told you. Envy, oh my God, again. Immediately the heel hook. And Envy's left leg has got to feel like Jello right now. But she is not giving up right here. Ashley right in there, asking her if she wants to give it up. But she will not give it up. Oh, and there's the shot right to the back, right to the face. That went for the senton. Marie got out of the way. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. Here goes the Anaconda Vice again. She's got the Anaconda Vice locked in. Marie trying to reach for the bottom rope, and she can't do it. Both of these women displaying their technical abilities right now. And in a way that you should have expected, but Marie able to get out of it, but this time it took a lot longer for her to do so than the last time. Belly to belly overhead suplex. And look at that, Marie. Oh, I think Envy anticipated that Marie was following her out to the floor, pivoted for a moment, but it still didn't deter Marie there. Right to the arm. This has been an excellent Solar Star title match. Marie sending Envy back inside the ring. And you got to think, if she slaps on another leg bar, this has got to be over. Oh, she might have went for it right there, and Envy telegraphed it. Envy with a brainbuster. And that might be the beginning of the end. Uh-oh. And now frog splash, no! That might have been a mistake. That might have been a mistake by Envy, but Envy still wanting more, but rope break. If she hit that frog splash, it might have been, what a boot! Uh-oh. Wait, brainbuster again? No! Suplex GTS! Gorebuster GTS, but it only gets a 2 count. Wow! And Marie does not know where she is. Envy could be moments away from leaving here the Solar Star champion. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, wait, oh! Ribs first into the turnbuckle post. But Envy caught her on the rebound. Elbow drop. Outside in. And this crowd is split between who they want to win this match. Kick to the face. And now, the lariat missed. Envy. Snapmare off the ropes. And the double knees. But you see, even that took a lot out of her. Her knees have been shot this entire matchup. That Meteora, even that took a lot out of her. Schoolgirl here. Cover. 2. No. Marie jackknife pin. 2. No. And Envy, you see, I would think she would have went for that. She would have went for the bridge, but her knees might not be enough for that. Ashley trying to get in position to see if the shoulder's down. There's 2. No. Marie, another jackknife. 2. Oh, and now Envy. She's got the adrenaline flowing in those legs to do the backslide. Backslide here. 2. No. And now Envy off the ropes. Oh, drop toe hold to that leg. Drop toe hold to that leg. And now she's got it again. She's got it locked in again. And this time she sits down on it. This time she sits down on it. Envy with nowhere to go. She's just out of reach of the ropes. Marie pulling with all she's got to make sure that Envy doesn't reach the ropes. Envy struggling here. And again she fights out of it. But you see that leg is not at 100%. Oh, wait a minute. Is she going for the suplex? There's the Gourdbuster GTS a second time. Envy's not done, though. Oh, here we go. American Wasteland. She's got it again. 1, 2, and Marie kicks out. I have no idea at this point what it's going to take for either of these women to leave here with this championship. Oh, she caught the bad leg again. That leg has been a detriment. Oh, no. Oh, no, look at this. Rolling through with a Boston Crab on the leg. Boston Crab locked in. But again, Envy kicks her way free. Off the ropes, Envy looking for something. Marie ducks under and hits a lariat. Oh, missed the senton. Wait a minute. Schoolgirl again. She's got it locked in. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. She couldn't hold it with that bad leg. Oh, and then just got swatted. Went for the senton again, Marie. Envy got out of the way. Envy went for the kick. No. Marie went for the... Oh, she got a discus forearm. Went for another one. No, Marie. Marie went a right hand. Forearm by Envy. Envy another forearm. Right hand. Hammer shot. Discus forearm sends Marie into the corner. Uh-oh. And now, oh no, Envy going for a kick in the corner. She gets it. And now, going for a second kick in the corner. No! And again, that bad leg. Small package. Hooks the legs. Got her. Got her. Just like that. Again, those legs came into play. Look at this. Hit her with this running Yakuza kick. And then look at the way both her legs buckled right here. The right leg buckled into the ropes. The left leg that she's worked on all match buckled on the ground. And that's all it took. And Marie, just with a simple, small package, was able to catch Envy off guard. And Marie walks out of here still the Queens of Wrestling Solar Star champion. But what a fight Envy Price put up. I would love to see these two go at it again, because Envy fought like hell to try and wrestle that belt away from Marie, but Marie on this night was just 3 seconds better and was able to retain the title. What a oh my god, again! What the hell? Again! This is just becoming an epidemic here at this point. Another KYS. Marie has nothing to do with Amy. So what the hell is this about? And again! I don't understand this. And you see why the roster thinks that this is Amy right here. But speaking of somebody who was on the receiving end of these attacks, here comes Reiko Hinamoto, who was on the receiving end of it last episode. Oh, and the lights are out. Oh, and they're back. Oh, and there she is. There she goes. She hightailed it in the darkness. And Reiko's asking for a microphone, folks. Well, you heard it there, folks. I guess we'll have a match for next episode. Reiko Hinamoto and Bad Amy on the next episode of Wildcats. Are we finally going to get some answers? Next episode, you got to tune in to find out the final Wildcats before DCA Redemption. Don't miss it, folks. We'll see you then.
Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to